going small, going maybe, and also I'll be showing you guys how to buy this particular gem called Solar. I would have to switch to my laptop, but before then, I believe everyone knows about CoinGecko. Am I right?
Well, I don't really know.
You don't really know about CoinGecko, okay? Okay, CoinGecko is a platform where you can check details about a particular token or a coin. You can check the total supply, the total volume traded, the website, the contract address, and all those other details. On same CoinGecko, there are other secrets CoinGecko that people don't really know about. Like new coins coming into the market. There's a place where you can go on CoinGecko and get them. A coin that is coming into the market today, you can actually go to CoinGecko and find it. There's a way it's done. But that's not the main thing for now. I'll be showing you guys token, this Solar token specifically. I'll be telling you guys what the token does and how you can get it. Okay? So now I'll be switching back to my laptop to
Why is it impossible? Sorry, why is it impossible to use your phone and share a screen and just show us?
Okay, like at the same time, okay, to use my phone to share the screen.
Yes, you can do that. That's how we do most of the time.
Okay, okay, let me try and use my phone then. Okay. So I'm about sharing my screen. Okay. So okay, I'm going to CoinGecko. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So CoinGecko is spelled. Everybody knows the spelling now. CoinGecko, like World Gecko, Coin World Gecko, kind of. And on CoinGecko, our specific interest is on Solar token. Solar token is a token built on Solana network. So from this search icon at the top with this search text area, you can type in Solar, which Solar. There are so many Solars. I don't know if you guys saw that. There are so many Solars actually. Now, the Solar I'm talking about, look at it. We have Solaris, we have Solis, we have Solarite. The first one, that's the one I'm talking about, Solar token. And when you click on it, this is the price. The price is 9 cents, 58 penny. Wow, it has grown. If you take a look at it, the market cap is still at $2 million. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, $2.5 million. That's the market cap. The 24-hour trading volume is still $288,000. Circulating supply is 27 million. Now, these are the things you check most times when you are researching on a particular token. Apart from the use case, these details, this tokenomics is really very essential. The total supply, circulating supply, the market cap. So the market cap is still very small at 2 million. So imagine when it's 10, it has done times 5 from this current price. If it's 10 million market cap, it means it has done times 5 or so. So imagine when it's 1 billion and so on. You can imagine. Then when you scroll down, hope I'm not too fast. Okay. When you scroll down, you will see exchange. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see my screen. You see exchange. You see Solar stroke USDC. You see Radium. I don't know. Are you seeing it?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
No,
Very well, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, Radium is the platform where you can buy solar. And solar stroke USDC is the trading pair for solar. So the USDC you are using to buy solar on Radium is USDC for Solana network. You know, we have several coins for different network. So this USDC is not just the normal USDC, you know. This one is SPL network, that's Solana network. So if you would want to use this USDC on Radium, you should have transferred, okay, we'll get there. You should have transferred Solana to Radium. Not to Radium, to your normal wallet. We'll come to that. Which other information?
Can you check the liquidity? Like down there.
Let's not call the spade.
Now this is the website. Like what you saw when I clicked on show info. When you click on show info, you see more details about the Solar token. And let's click on the website so that we'll see what's up about the coin. Okay. Now this is Solar, and I think they have an app. And circulating supply 27 million, market cap 2.5 million. We've seen that already. And you can actually stake, but that's coming soon. You can actually, I think there's a lottery feature coming up, and there's an NFT feature coming up on Solar token. Now this is the tokenomics. Hello?
Sorry for interrupting.
Sorry. I can't hear you.
Please, can we get what is the planning of this and what is the use case of this Solar token?
Okay, let's go through it and see for ourselves what the use case is. It's a DeFi. Let me see. Enter exchange. Let's launch the app. Actually, Solar is a DEX. Solar is a DEX, just the way your Serum is. I don't know if you know Serum DEX, and just the way Radium is too, just the way your PancakeSwap is. But now Solar runs on Solana network. I don't know if you get. It's a DEX, it's a decentralized exchange, just like PancakeSwap, just like Serum, just like Radium, and some other DEXs. So this is basically their use case, and they have staking feature coming up, and they also have some other features we saw. Some other features. If you want to know more about it, you can click on this read docs. This read docs, it will take you to their white paper. You will know more about their roadmap, where they are going to, what they are doing, what they stand to, what they are representing, and so on. Okay? There's staking feature, there's lottery feature, there's NFT, but all these three features are still coming soon. And definitely when it comes, it's going to drive the price up. So I feel now it's really the good time to hop in, no matter how small you have. Now this is the tokenomics. You can see the amount for investors, the liquidity providers, the community development, the team, the advisors, and the marketing. You can go down on your own leisure time. You can go in and dig deep on this Solar. can go in and dig deep. The idea behind these tokens is to catch them when they are very young. Even if you don't want to hold them for long, if it does times 5 for you, if you have $300 or $400, if it does times 5 for you at $300, that's $1,500. If I'm right. So that's what we actually do when we look for gems like this. So from here now, let's go back to CoinGecko. Now we're on CoinGecko. The next thing is, how do we buy this coin? How do we buy this coin? Now, if you remember, I showed you guys where under these exchanges, you see that the only exchange that you can buy solar from is on Radium. And Radium is also a DEX. It's one of the big tokens under Solana network. So we'll head straight to Radium, but I'll drop a link that gives us a direct access to the swap, the swap pairs for Solar and USDC. I'll drop a link right now. Okay. Okay, let me get the link and drop it on group. Okay, I dropped the link now. I hope everybody can have access to the link. Hello, are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, nice. So on Radium, this is the link. If you notice now, the link has this radium.io swap. So this one takes us directly to where we can swap it. But before we can swap it, somebody's making noise.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's been muted.
Okay. Before we can swap it, first of all, you need... Oh. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi,
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So before we can swap this, we need to have a Solana what's it called, wallet, and some wallets that you can use for Solana tokens. We have the Sollet.io. We have the Sollet.io. I'll be dropping the links here. Sollet.io, you have to set it up. It's just the way Trust Wallet is. So Sollet.io, we have Phantom.app. This is what I'm using. I'm using the two, but for Solar, I'm using Phantom for Solar. Okay? So with this Sollet.io, when you do you know how you create your Trust Wallet? You safeguard your phrase keys just in case there are issues. You could restore it. You understand? So you could either use Sollet.io or you can use Phantom. And these two are web apps. When I say web app, you can add to your home screen. It will look like an app, but it's actually a web page. You understand? Hope we get. I don't know if anybody is confused on this web app thing. Hello?
Is that where you can put the web app?
we understand. Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Let me use Sollet.io. I just clicked on it now. Okay. So just scroll down and click OK. If you look at what they told you, they said Sollet is an open source wallet. But for the best Solana experience and user support, it is recommended to use Phantom. you can decide to use Phantom, or you just click OK and go straight to your Solid. Hope you can see the OK downwards.
Yes.
Okay. Now you put in your password. Okay, this is my wallet, and you guys are about to see empty money. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, this is my Solana. This is my Solid wallet. Most times I use this wallet for airdrops on Solana network. Yeah. So this is how it looks like, actually. Hope we can see it. This is how the wallet looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just need to have this wallet and add it to your home screen on your phone. Now I will show you on my phone how it looks like. How I added it to my phone. Let me show you my crypto vault. Hope you can see this Solana wallet on this screen. Under this crypto vault, you see Solana wallet. It has this Chrome icon.
Yes.
Now I added it as an app, but it's actually a web page, and you can do that normally from your Chrome browser. From your Chrome browser, let me teach you how to do that. Okay, I believe we all know how to do this. Did you see what I clicked on? I clicked on these 3 buttons at the top right, and you will see Add to Home Screen. Are you seeing it? Yes. So when you click, if I want to add this CoinGecko now, I can decide to click Add to Home Screen. Then I can edit the name of the web app. CoinGecko, it's okay. Then I add it. So I've added CoinGecko to my home screen. I don't know if you can see it. Scroll down. CoinGecko at the bottom right.
Yes.
Yes. So that's how you add web app wallets that are just web app, not applications. So that's how you add it to your home screen and use it as an app like that. So now, having all these things set up now, hope we are not confused.
We are still on the line.
Okay, nice. So back to the link I dropped. I dropped a link on the group for Radium. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, I dropped a link on Radium. I'll be ending this class in the next 20 minutes or so. Okay. I dropped a link on Radium, and when you click on this Radium, it tells you connect wallet. Sir? Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Sorry, I have clients around. I'm in the office. Okay, so I'll be fast. So we'll connect this wallet. When you click on connect wallet, now there are different wallets. There's Phantom. I hope you can see Phantom.
Yes.
The same way I showed you Solid, it's still the same way you can add your Phantom too. There's Phantom, there's Solflare, there's Solweb. So the one we'll be going for now is Solid Web, which is what I used. I just showed you guys now, Solid. So when you use this Solid, it connects, it tries to link to that web app you've added already. Just click on OK, put in your password. You must have set up your wallet too.
Okay.
Click on connect. Hope you're seeing this.
Yes.
Click on connect. Then you notice something that there seems to be an address at the top right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, address at the top right. Then you will see there's solar and there's USDC. Can you see it?
Yes.
But what I want to do is I want to swap USDC to solar and not solar to USDC. So you click on that icon at the middle that looks like an up and down. Yeah, exactly. You know how it works. I understand. Okay. So we can decide to let me add these things and buy something with it. Hope we're seeing it. And just swap. But before you get this USDC, remember you have to have sent Solana from maybe Binance or MXC or Gate.io to this wallet, to your Solid wallet. Do you understand?
Now Solid wallet only Solana.
Yes, you can. It can receive Solana. I will show you guys how to receive Solana on Solid.io. Okay. So let me swap this one first and see how it works. You click on swap. It's printing. It's taking time. Okay, said your SOL balance is low. Hope you are seeing it because you will have to have some SOL for transaction fee.
Okay.
Say you're seeing it now. You say your SOL balance. The SOL charge is like 0. It's less than a penny. I think it's around a penny or so. That's the charge. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's all. Then let me show you guys how to receive Solana. You see this tool? Just click on receive. This tool now on Solid. Click on it and click on receive. Then copy the address.
Okay.
So this is the address you now go and withdraw to from Binance. Hope we get it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's all for now.
Which network are we going to use?
You see?
Which network are we going to use under Binance?
Solana now. You see the Solana network or the SPL. Whichever one. SPL Solana. Yeah.
Can someone quickly rush to Binance and confirm if you can find that network?
Okay. Let me do that.
Quickly, please.
I'm there.
Okay.
So are you able to see anything on Solana?
Yeah,
Network?
on Binance, I installed network there. We have some
Okay.
network. We have BP20 network.
Oh, you use Solana network. Use Solana network.
Okay. Oh, that's
Okay, just use my laptop.
So it is the Solana we can convert to USDC on the Solid.
Yes. So on this place you can convert. You will see when Sol has entered now. Like I have $1, $1.87 here. You can click at the top. You will see something that looks like swap. You know how swap symbol looks like left and right. Look at it at the third icon at the top. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
And when you click on it, you can. I just click on it now. You can see it now. This is Serum to USDC. What I want to convert is Solar. Solana. Yeah, Solana.
Okay, and sorry, can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, after doing the converting from Solana to USDC, so we are supposed to leave some amount of Solana for the charges, right?
Yes. At least leave around $1 or $2
Oh, okay, thank you.
for the
2,000.
transaction. Very, very cheap.
Oh, okay.
So that $1 you can use it for a long while.
Oh, okay then, thank you.
So
I
is
get
it Solana? You've not done the swapping.
I've not done what?
Which one did you click? The Sol Native or the? I saw two Sol now.
Click on Sol Native. The Sol Native is yeah. Then this is my balance. Then you can click on Max. You see, if you swap this, you get this, but make sure you leave some fraction. So I would just have to keep it at this. So you see what I did. Then I can swap just this one to USDC.
Okay.
Yes. Then you click on swap. I don't want to swap. I'm leaving mine like this. It's for airdrops.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, do you have any question?
So we can then connect, after doing all this, we can then connect the wallet to the Radium exchange. And we can buy this.
Yes, exactly. Using that link I dropped, it takes you straight to the Radium swap lane. The main place where you can just swap directly to Solar. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys. Any more questions?
You know, there are a couple of solar there. Said the one we got to buy is solar wallet.
Solar token. Just solar token.
I don't know if you can drop a screenshot of that solar token to me in the group.
When you go to CoinGecko, but with the link takes you straight to the one you're supposed to swap. That's why I dropped that link, so you don't go and click on other solar.
Okay.
The link takes you straight to the exact solar I'm talking about.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, hope you all understood what he explained.
I think I got
Do we have any confusion from any angle?
I have so many confusions.
Okay, now that he's gone, how do we ask him now? We asked if you had any
maybe by the time we start doing it, when we having challenges, we'll ask him. But for now, some part is clear, some it's not clear.
But okay, please, if you are having any challenges when trying to buy the solar or any other kind of that sort, you can contact Mr. Victor directly. Probably but I'll have to ask him if it's okay for him, if he's okay if we come to his team for guidance.
Okay, sir.
How many of us are trading this morning for the traders?
Trading what, sir?
Let's know what you're trading now so that we can hear you.
I'm trading. No, I'm trading Shiba.
How is your Shiba doing at last? Have you recovered?
Just dancing. To go down, to go up, to go down, up. Just waiting for it. When I get tired, I'll just close it. But I'm still watching it because I actually plotted my graph, and then the candlestick on the 1 hour chart is still below, although it's moving close to the candle, and the one for the 4 hour is outside the cloud. So I'm just waiting to see what happens.
Well, on the 1 hour, Shiba is looking bullish too, but just like I said earlier, I was going to long it if I catch a good pullback. Although I have a good pullback, but I was inside, but I just broke even and stepped out because the volatility of Shiba can go anywhere, can throw it downwards. So most times, if you're trading things like Shiba, don't accept any price if it's not on the lower parts. Don't accept any mid-range price, just like we're having now. We are not far from the top. We're not far from the trend line. So it's really not easy to trade Shiba at this time because it's looking bullish, but at the same time you see candles throwing wicks downwards, signifying that there is a pressure from the sellers too. So it's not really a good. I broke even. I was just trying to scalp, and then the moment I noticed it's not really a very sweet one, I just broke even. But I'm looking at BLZ. Looks like something that might go up. Can somebody look at my screen and make an analysis, a verbal analysis, please? Please make it a concise analysis. Not just tell me it will pump, because just make your analysis like an analyst that you're grooming yourself to be. So I'm going to share my screen now. So, do we have anybody who has something to say about BLZ from looking at what I have on my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Can anyone see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, please, can we make an analysis on what we have on this screen? Can someone go first? It's very, very okay to try and not get it so right. You get corrected and you know it's forever. So, but being shy of trying can make you not know that what you thought was actually right or wrong. So feel free to try. Even if you're not too sure, you just, from the little you know, you can add more to it. Only when you try. Okay.
Okay, so I really think that there is a major resistance. The BLC is gradually breaking out of, which is 0.25. And
which is what? 0.2.
I'm trying to zoom the screen. 0.2540.
Okay. You can also use your charts. Remember, no matter what I put on the screen and ask you to make analysis, this could be my method, my favorite method. It doesn't mean that this is all the strategy that you can use to make analysis on this coin. There could be a million strategies. So feel free to always use your own. If you already have your lines, your indicators and stuff, feel free to always use your own if you feel more comfortable with that, so that your analysis won't be based on what you're just seeing on my screen. The question in context is BLZ, not just my screen. But if you don't have already, if you have not done your homework on it, maybe you can manage the one on my screen.
okay, so I think that's only what I feel about it. And I think that the trend below kind of signifies a gradual uptrend. I think, based on my knowledge.
So your analysis is only based on the trend line below. Is that all that you base the whole analysis on?
And the horizontal resistance line.
Okay, what about it?
And what I said about it is that with the look of things now, I can see a few candles, part of the 10 candles cutting the resistance line. Am I sure what I'm saying? I think the wick of the candles.
Okay.
So which indicate a possible. Okay, that's the third and the fourth candle to the last. Can't see from the right. Okay, I thought those are the last two candles. I didn't see the smaller ones.
The smaller ones. Yes.
It's like the something is still caught under some resistance. 0.24.
Okay, apparently we are having some sort of resistance, as you said. But can someone else make an analysis on BLZ? You can use any method you feel comfortable with.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Pardon, sir. Yeah, on my own analysis here, although I have my
Yes.
my analysis on BLZ.
Okay, that's exactly what we prefer to hear.
Okay. So, on this chart, there is a serious support at 0.2456. So, and if you have this price bounce to that support, and if the support is still strong, we may likely see a bounce from there. And with the with the volume support. So, but if you have a seller for volume support, so we look out for the region at 0.23117 and 0.22964 for our entry. Thank you, sir.
0.26. 0.26 what?
Okay. I said if the price break the previous support, so we look for entry at 0.
Where please can you spot out the previous supports? Maybe you can even.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, of course. I can. Okay. Yes, go ahead. Yes, you can.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'm trying to. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me get to my. Okay. Although I'm sorry, I'm using my phone, so I just managed to see what. So if you notice this green line, first green dash zone, you see very well that there is a support. When prices get there, moves up, it reaches a resistance, it bounces back to support, and it's open. So it has been hold like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 times. So when the support can no longer hold this price, and we have the volume volume from the seller, we may likely broke this support down and for entry at this my second region from 0.23117 to 0.22964. So that's all. The worst scenario is price going back to all. Since market is somehow bullish, so I think this my worst scenario might not hold. But within these two region, I think you might see a bounce from there. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So what I feel okay. Go ahead.
It's like somebody wants to say something. So from what I can see on your screen, I'm going to use your screen. I think what's the name again? BLZ is forming a symmetrical triangle, and it can go any way. It can either go up or go down, as it is right now. Because as Mr. Ridwan said, it has touched the support area severally. Although it has not broken this one, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see six times.
On my screen?
Yes.
Okay, can you spot the support zone on the chart? Like, what's the price of this support, or is it a diagonal support line?
No, let me try and spot it, and let me try and see if I can spot it.
Can't spot it.
It's too small. I can't spot it, sir.
Okay, the ones on my screen, as I can see, I have the first one at the end of the line to the left, and I have another retest, the second,
Yes.
and then almost an immediate retest, the third.
Yes.
And then we had a liquid, more like a hammer, touching it for another fourth time.
Yes.
And then
before that hammer, there's a wick that was touching it before the red one, before like a doji, then the inverted hammer touching that same trend line that you drew. Although it's not too clear, sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 times, sir. It's 5. I just I like the picture more.
Okay.
So for my observation is that since it's forming a symmetrical triangle right now, although there was volume, but now the volume is not too. There's no volume so much. So it can either go. It can be bullish or bearish, either way. But for now, we cannot tell until it breaks this support line downwards. Then it becomes bearish. But mind us, there are still other supports at the bottom. So if I were to analyze, I'll just wait to see if it's going to break the resistance upwards or it's going to break the support downwards. So that's when I'll find my entry. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Does another person have any analysis on this? analysis on this? Mr. John, nothing. Okay, you said something. Okay. Proceed, nothing. Okay, maybe as I said, I really don't see any bearish momentum per se yet. Because the test we had a breakout. We had a very clear breakout. Yet the breakout the volume was okay, but it wasn't very extraordinary, so it just pushed up a little. And then came down to retest this trend line. Came down to retest this trend line. And I think we are at the point of the retest. If you ask me, with what I am seeing on my stochastic RSI, I see that for every time the RSI tests this trend line, it usually has a bounce off towards the upside. And we had it once, twice, third one, and now we're having a fourth test on this trend line on the stochastic RSI. So what makes you think that we won't also have a bounce just like the previous times? Moreover, now we have two layers of support minus the structures. We have this diagonal line that it broke out from, giving us support already. As we are speaking now, we are being held by the support from that diagonal line. After this diagonal line, even though it breaks down, we still have the ultimate trend line giving us support minus maybe one or two other structure, because if I look closely, it looks like there is a structural support somewhere here. Yeah, I think there is a support somewhere here. So more or less, even though it's breaking down, there's still support all around this region. And then, secondly, we are having candles building high highs. What do I mean by high highs? If you look at the price action, you see that for every time we have a retest of this major trend line, it springs it up to a new higher than the previous. What am I saying? For the first time we had a test on this trend line, it sprung it up all the way to 0.3185 thereabout. And then we had a fall. This could have been the China field that happened a month ago, so a few weeks back. So it fell, but it didn't even fall to the floor. Just like I drew this this basic structure, I just drew the last one, this one. It's managed to hold it. Even the first time it tried, second time it tested and sprung up again. But every time, one thing is, when you're doing technical analysis, don't neglect anything. You must be a good observer to be an analyst. I can generally claim that for every time it tests any support, it creates a new high higher than the other one. It tested this support. This is just a minor structure, maybe not so minor. But when it tested, it sprung up and made a new high. Tested again, sprung up and made a new high. Tested. This was where the bullish momentum started coming down. More or less, the correction activated here. So, even though the correction was not any sort of logic, this could have been, I think this is the China field. Everybody went down around that time. So, because I didn't give up it, tried to make a new high, but couldn't. Then formed, when he couldn't make a new high, it in turn started forming a lower trend because it tested this region, got rejected, came down, broke. Now, at this time, it broke the structure. It broke this structure downwards, it became a little bearish, but until it hit the initial trend line, because this was the first place it started testing from. The blue line. So when it got to hit the blue line, it started springing up a little again and started forming new highs. So now from the history of Blue Zell, ELZ, I can just claim to you, I can claim that given the facts from the previous history of Blue Zell, it's fond of testing and creating new highs. And it has started again. This is habit of testing and creating new highs. This bad habit, it has started again. Remember when it started here? It came up, tested, it made the support, sprung up newer high, tested, sprung up a newer high before it broke down.
Yeah.
Now, I started this bad habit again. It has done one, tested a newer high. Two, tested, because you have a newer high. Three, now it's testing a first layer support. A first layer support. This is not a solid support though, but given that this trend line held it for a while, it could be valid for now. So I'm expecting that a little more volume may come in to push Blue Zell to do something similar to what it did here. In the process of doing this, it's bad habit. It might lose its head and then do this as usual, just like we had it. And now creating a newer high that should be higher than this one. So this is how you study the habits of your coins. Always refer to previous data. They always repeat. There's always repetition. And just like I said, on the stochastic RSI, this line is just a barrier. And so probably when we have a breakdown this line, maybe the bullish momentum will fade off. But now we have a solid structure, even though it's just a trend line, holding it with multiple structures in between that will offer support. So I feel this is for me. What? You can just let me, until what more we'll have. It's the kind of coin that will do maybe 300% when the time comes. I think it's still cheap now, because we are still far away from 50 cents. And then the all-time high. So one of the things you'll be calculating as a technical analyst is that we are expecting this bull run to start for alt soonest. And what does that leave us with? Most times when the bull run comes, we usually have new highs on most coins. So if we are to even just attempt the previous high, trying to make an all-time high, Blue Zero should be reading about 172% just in an attempt to conquer the previous high, more or less like to create a new high. We'll be having 172%. Isn't that awesome? It's the only features that can give you that kind of percentage. But this time around with a more rest of mind. And then most times, when you break all-time high, just like what we have with Phantom this morning, when you break all-time high, there's this bullish momentum that usually follows. Everything becomes so fast. And then euphoria will start kicking in. People become too comfortable with it. So at that point will be where you start thinking of, okay, let me cut off profit and remove my capital from the market and leave the rest in case. Does anyone have any question?
Yes, I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
Sir, when you said something about this analysis you just made now, you said the part you said if we ladder in like gradually, and maybe the bull run comes in, and then if it gets to 175%, that's a very good catch for it. But now Phantom, like you made an example of Phantom, and then Phantom right now have made a new all-time high. So what's your take on it? Does it mean that at this point, even when the bull run is not here, is not yet here, we should take profit, or we should just allow it to
How many
just
percent
go on?
have you made? How many percent have you made in Phantom so far?
I've not calculated anyway. But my first entry was
In the range of how much?
my first entry was, I think, 1.48. That was the first entry. Then this second entry that I made was 1.9, either 93 or 97. That was the second entry.
Okay, so you are doing well.
Yes.
So you made 100% from your first entry, right?
Yeah. The first entry, I took some profit then. We are not talking about the bull run. So at the point, I left a fraction of the FTM. So now my question is, how do we now know, when to take profit and when not to take profit, considering like having such patterns?
When to take profits most times is meant to be determined by you. I don't know what your target is. I've made over maybe close to 200% with my first entry on Phantom. And I'm still there. And just like I showed you guys, even my wife's account is trading futures on Phantom. And it's over 400% now. And I don't think anybody is thinking of removing it yet. So things like that will be determined by you. You should know your target. I can't tell you that Phantom into. Yes, I can use the charts to suggest to you that we might be having Phantom bouncing off or reversing at so time or at so price. But it can't be sure. The truth is that since the entire market is in a bullish trend, well, if you do the Phantom till next year, do you know you can have Phantom at about maybe $300 to $400? It's possible by next year. It's very possible with what we are seeing Phantom doing with the use case and all this other stuff. So it's up to you. Taking profit depends on why you want to take profit. If you see a coin has done maybe 200%, and now you're sensing the bear market about to return, probably everybody has towards the peak or the end of the bull run. Why would you take profit? Even though it's just to remove your capital or to take some capital and a little profit out of the market. Why won't you do that? except you're a long, holder. That's if you're a long holder. If you can hold, you can have another target of 3 years or 5 years, depending on you. I'll be holding Phantom for maybe till 2030 or 2025. Phantom will get to 150 in my wallet. So nobody will tell you if you are waiting to hear that you should sell here. No, most time you should be the one to decide. I can only guide you on how to. So
Yeah, manager.